Hello, I'm Dan, the guy doing nails, and welcome to my first video! Today I'm going to be doing my own gel nail extensions. I've already prepped and pushed back the cuticle, and I'm starting off by drying the natural nail and cleaning it. And then applying base coat to the natural nail. I'm going to apologize in advance. I'm going to be next to the borders a lot of the video because I'm still not quite good at staying in frame properly. I cure the base coat for 60 seconds and start preparing the paper forms by applying the tab on the back, and pinching the end for an easier fit. While recording this video, I'm still learning nail extensions, so I'm not quite perfect yet, but I hope you'll join my journey in improving. I now fit the form under the nail, making sure it's straight and that there's no gap between the nail and the form. For products, I'm going to be using this gel and this square brush. I start by painting a thin layer of gel on the nail so the product would glide and blend easily. I then take a medium-sized bead of gel and apply it on the free edge to extend it. I'm making things up as I go, so to make my life easier on decisions later, I'm going for a coffin shape. When I finish extending the free edge, I cure it for 60 seconds in the lamp, taking the hand in and out so it wouldn't burn. I once again apply a thin layer of gel without curing it, so the product would glide and blend. I take a large bead, apply it in the apex area, which is in the back third of the nail, take the product towards the cuticle to blend it around the sides, and taking the product forward to beat the free edge and blend everything together. For the middle finger, once again take a form, put the tab on the back and pinch, and try to fit it on the nail. As you can see, I have a gap left between the nail and the form, which I can't quite squeeze. So I'm taking scissors and doing slits on both sides to let the form bend and fit to my nail. Once the form fits, I repeat all the steps. Now that I've sculpted all the nails, we can begin filing. Now I take a 150 grit file, fixing the free edge and making sure the sidewalls are going out straight. And filing the contours of the nail, making sure there's a good apex in the right area. By the way, when I pass with my thumb on the nail, it's to clean the dust and to feel the nail to make sure there are no dips. Right about now I was feeling the file wasn't really filing very well. So I decided to clean it by taking a nylon brush and removing all the dust that's stuck in the crevices. After I finally finish contouring the nail, I can begin working on the cuticle area. I'm doing the cuticle area last because I have sensitive skin, so I can't use the 150 file because it would hurt. So instead I'm taking a 180 grit file and begin blending it to the natural nail and going over the entire nail to smooth things over. For everybody wondering, it looks like everything went pretty fast for me, but actually it took me over an hour and a half to get to this point. Would you look at the amount of dust coming off that file? Now that filing is finally over, I can go wash my hands and get rid of all the dust. And just like magic, the hands are clean, so let's begin the design. I was inspired by this lovely design by Kirsty Micking, so I'm beginning with white and painting all the nails. When applying color, I like to start from the middle and drag the brush backwards so it would fit the cuticle, and then I drag the brush forwards to paint the nail. Now it's time for the second coat. Oops, I got some on the skin. So for the most part of painting the next part of the design, I went out of frame a lot. So some bits are going to be missing, but I'm going to salvage what I can. Anyways, now I'm painting a French smile line in grey. I've done the opposite version on the previous nail. Now that I have the outline, I can begin filling it in. Now I'm painting half the pinky in grey, leaving the thumb and the ring finger bare without any grey. I cure everything and add a second layer of grey. Now for the fun part. I take a purple pigment and begin adding random bubbles of color. Now for a blue pigment. A green pigment, and finally a yellow pigment. Now that all the white is covered in the pigment, we can continue to the next step. Now I'm going to draw in white over the pigments, different designs of flowers and other stuff. I've done a few tests that were sadly lost outside the frame. I came to the conclusion it would work best if I combine a white gel color with a gel paint. I removed any pigment not covered in the white and apply a glossy top coat. And here is the final result. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.